Alright guys, in today's video of FlexiSTARTER, we're going to be looking at creating horizontal text and a few basic settings that's good to know when you're using the tool. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. Now, just a quick reminder, this is a mini series on working with text, and I will leave relevant links in the description so you guys can actually follow along. Now, when it comes to creating text, there's obviously quite a few ways we can go about it. Let me just move this off to the side there. Now, on our actual text tool, which is located here on our main toolbar, you'll see we've got this little T for text button. If you keep with your left mouse button in, it will show you the two options we've got here. So we've got horizontal and vertical text. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at the horizontal text. I'll just keep that selected. And also if you hover, you'll see it says T is a tool or the shortcut for it. So I would highly recommend get used to using T, seeing that that is quite a universal shortcut throughout many programs. And you guys, now with your text tool selected, if you want to set the color before you start typing, you can always, on your fill and stroke editor under the first tab, which is full, you can always set the color there. Or if we navigate here at the bottom to the default colors, you can see there we've got it'll show us what color is currently active, so you can just change that by clicking anywhere here on your actual what do you call it, a switch table. So at the moment mine is set to orange, so I will leave that. And in order for that to work, like I mentioned, just make sure nothing is selected. If you have other text selected, it's going to change its color. So now what we can do is you just simply left click where you want your text. And I'm going to just go test text. Oops. Texty. Not sure what that is. It's a bit of a tongue twister saying test text. In any case, so now a few different options we want to look at, which is, we're not going to look at all of them today, but only the most relevant ones for creating basic text. So the first one's obviously your font. So under the design central panel here, if it's not open, however, you can just go to next to your undo and redo. You'll see that first icon, Control I, design central. So now, like I mentioned, under the first option here, we've got the font, and then you can simply just select a different font there. But something to keep in mind is, as you can see, nothing is busy happening. And now this is a problem you run into quite often, which is if you have your text selected and you just have it anywhere in here without having anything selected or highlighted, it will do nothing. So it's likewise if you're changing the font size, which is the next one, nothing will happen. So you actually have to select what you want to change. If it's all of it, you can just okay, sometimes you can double click. You can just go Control A for select all, or go from the beginning and drag it over. Now if we had to change the text, go to something which you can easily see is changed, you'll see the text has been changed. The nice thing about that is you can obviously have two different types of text in one text field. But let's say you want to make universal changes, then what you can do is you just go to your selection tool, which is A, or the shortcut, and it's on your main toolbar as well. Now you'll see it selected but not as text. Then we go on our design central to the third tab. Now you'll see the font is grayed out, or there's nothing there. It's because we've got multiple fonts selected. Now what we can do is you simply navigate to where you find something you like, click it, and then it'll change it the universal fonts. Now likewise with the scale, which is the next one on our list here, it's also a good one to know if you're starting text, which is the one with the little arrow. It shows the scale of the font. So if we increase this, you can say, and if we decrease it, will also change. Now if we are on our text tool and we select, let's go back to that, select it, like I mentioned, now we can actually increase certain text, or even just a letter if you wanted to. So just keep that in mind. It can be quite confusing at first when nothing's changing. When you're changing it, then you get quite frustrated. Meanwhile, it's just so that you have more power. They made it this way. So just And then the last one, like I mentioned already, if you want to change your color, it's under your fill and stroke, which on your standard toolbar is next to the design central panel. So one next to it will show the fill and stroke. You can simply just change your color there if you want it, and likewise if you wanted to make individual changes, you can too. So the text tool in FlexiSTARTER is rather powerful in my opinion. Otherwise, that is it on creating horizontal text and the basics or basic features. It's good to know about using it. Otherwise, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and also you can isolate your search here on the top right. If you ever do not find what you're looking for, you can always go here, request a training video, then we will make that video for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching. Until next one, cheers.